channel. It's the weekend. Anyways, I thought I would take you through my winter wellness routine. I am from Chicago, and if you are from anywhere around that region, you know that the SAD, the seasonal affective disorder, it is real. I'm talking like really gloomy days, no sunshine for weeks, cold, bitter. It just is quite honestly pretty depressing. And although I'm not in Chicago right now, that is something that I still struggle with every single winter. And to be honest, the hardest part for me is actually starts in January for winter. In my personal opinion, once it's the holidays, like Halloween is fun, Thanksgiving is fun to plan for, although Christmas time is cold, it's just so holly jolly, filled with so many fun festivities, so many fun things to do. I'm with friends, I'm with family, I'm constantly on the go. And when January hits, that is when those shorter days and that cold really hits me. Although I may feel motivated for the new year, it doesn't take away from just like that kind of cold and dark feeling in me, just like yearning for the spring and summertime to come. But I really like to try and do things to make me feel present and to make me just enjoy the now. So that is really what I want to take you through, just kind of a little bit my day-to-day routine of what I do specifically in the winter that helps me, get it going and feel good and take care of my mind and my body and soul. Because I really think, especially in this time of year, if you're affected by the weather, I think it's even a little bit extra important. And I do feel like our routines really change throughout the seasons. My winter routine is completely different than my summer routine. When it's summer, I am go. I want to be outside. I want to soak in the sun. The daylight is like so much longer, so I'm like, I get so much more done during the day. And in the winter, I just have to be a little bit more intentional about what I'm doing to make sure I'm still taking advantage of those daylight hours and still being my productive and best self as much as I can, giving myself grace and still enjoying the cozy moments of the winter. So first things first, I did have a really long week, so I did sleep in a bit this morning, but I got myself ready. I'm getting some things done today. I'm getting some Pilates workout in today. I've really been trying to make an effort to not just wear sweatpants. If you know me or have ever hung out with me, you know my whole life, I'm a sweatpants girl through and through, and I've really, in the last year, have made an effort to dress up a little bit more. And I realized, it's not that it's about for others and what others think of me and perceive of me, but that I feel more put together. I feel a little bit more energized and good about myself when I'm just a little bit dressed up. I'm not talking anything crazy. So I just got a little white tee. I got some Lululemon Aligns. I will be putting some sweatpants over because I'm going to go on a walk. Did my hair in a little braid and just a little bit of my gold jewelry. So that's first things first. Made my bed. I've drank my water. I've had my little morning snack and my morning coffee as well. But fresh air, okay? This is what we're about to do. We're going to go on a short little walk. We got to get in some fresh air. So let's go ahead and get this day started. All right, I am in the Costco parking lot. We got a couple groceries. Tim and I kind of go once a week, to be honest. We're trying to be better about meal planning our like breakfast, lunch, and dinners, even just loosely, so that I can plan for fresh produce and any little things I need to pick up. So we're gonna get a couple things at Costco, and then Sprouts. I'm gonna make a really delicious like winter soup today. So we're about to head in there. I just spent a few hours doing some work meetings, getting a couple things done, and now I'm trying to get hydrated in my big delicious Starbucks cup. But another key when it comes to winter wellness routine, this does go for all year round, but especially in winter, keep yourself hydrated. It is so dry in the winter. We get dehydrated so easily. So I feel like hydration is really just key. For me, having a huge glass the moment I wake up, I use one of those carafes, if that's how you pronounce it, by my nightstand. I have a big glass before my coffee, but also having any kind of really large water bottle, having it filled every morning and bringing it around with you everywhere you go is a non-negotiable. To me, is just gonna help you bring your water intake up. And in my opinion, straw is going to like increase your water intake by 1,000%, because it's just like no effort. It's just so easy, you know what I mean? So if you're trying to bring your water intake up, definitely recommend having big cup with a straw. One question I have for you, are you an ice water girly or a room temp girly? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I know it might be unpopular opinion, I love room temperature water. I drink so much more water when it's room temperature. My teeth are kind of sensitive to the cold, and I feel like I do not drink as much when it's ice water. So I'm a room temp girly all the way. But let's go ahead and get some groceries.
Coconut bites?
What?
Pork sausage. Apple with smoked bacon.
We're back. Okay, I thought I would just take you through my groceries. This is just some water for the humidifier, and then we got some eggs. I eat 2 a day, and Tim eats like 3 to 4 eggs today. I really tried to get some things that are in season. Another part of my winter wellness is to try to eat produce that is in season. It tastes better, it's more fresh, and it's more healthy for you. Kiwis are one of the January in-season produce. It's such a great snack, so we got these as well, which I love. We got some limes. Sweet potatoes are definitely a huge winter vegetable. Love them. We eat them so many different ways. I think they're super versatile, so definitely recommend picking up some of these puppies. I'm a big fan of pistachios, so I do get them from Costco because this is one of my go-to work snacks. Granola, I actually got 2 different kinds. This is the one I usually always use, Purely Elizabeth, for my yogurt parfaits, but they were promoting this brand at Costco called 7 Sundays, and the flavor really got me. Dark chocolate raspberry. I thought that sounded really good, and they're less than 1 gram of added sugar, so I'll definitely have to keep you updated on how this tastes. But it looks really tasty to me. And then we got some shrimp. Big shrimp people in this house. I'm gonna put these in the freezer so they don't go bad. For protein, we got some ground turkey. I also eat this. This is kind of a staple for me because you can just cook it so quickly. I like it with like rice and soup and different kinds of things. So always have one of these in the fridge at all time. For more winter produce that we got, some kale. I am gonna make like a winter soup today that has a lot of January like in-season produce, so picked up some delicious kale, and I also got some cauliflower that I'm also going to use in the soup. So these are 2 really good January vegetables that we got there. Got some salsa because I do want to make breakfast tacos this weekend, or maybe even for dinner. So it's not salsa, it's pico de gallo, but close enough. And then I'm gonna try this new brand, the La Tortilla Factory, and they're Simply Better tortillas. So it's like a corn and flour blend. They look very healthy, so I'm excited to try these. I really like having tacos. I got some organic half and half for the soup, some ginger and orange juice because it's time to make my immunity boosting shots that I ran out of, so maybe we'll make those tomorrow together. And then for 2 more proteins, I got a little bit of fresh bacon as well as some sweet Italian sausage. So that's in these little wraps. And then of course, can't leave the grocery store without getting a sweet treat. And I saw this on TikTok, but it's called ice cream for bears, and it's only sweetened with raw honey. And the flavor is butterbeer. So it says butterscotch caramel French ice cream. And I thought that sounded so good, so I think I might have to try this tonight. I'm gonna put this away. I need to eat some lunch, and then Tim and I are gonna get ready to go to our first hot Pilates class. I've never been to HotWorks before, so we're gonna go there. I think they're shorter sessions. I don't even think they're a whole hour. So I'm really excited for that, and hopefully it goes well and that we make it all the way through in one piece.
And it's so good.
Okay, just did our Pilates class. Tim went with me. It was heated Pilates at HotWorks. It was our first time doing the class, and overall it was nice. It still feels good to get some movement in, and definitely when it comes talking about my winter wellness routine, I recommend to everyone all times of the year is to definitely get in some form of movement that makes you feel good and that feels good for you. That's definitely a non-negotiable when it comes to me in the winter. Getting those endorphins pumping, I always feel so much better after, feel a little happier after, and feel like I did something good for myself. So definitely something that I recommend to everyone to make sure they're doing. The HotWorks place, this was our first time going. We had like one of those free classes, and it was in a sauna. Honestly, it was okay. It's not something I think that we would go to again. You can fit 3 people in there, they say, but it was pretty tight. And honestly, with me and Tim, luckily we were the only ones in there. It was really tight in there, and Tim is so tall, he couldn't even do all of the movements. And our class was supposed to start at 2, but then they got us in at 2:15, and they said it was a 45-minute class, but it was about like 33 minutes, and like 8 minutes was the stretch. So just in my own personal opinion, I didn't feel like I got as much out of a challenge from it that I think I could have done and completed. But that being said, if nothing, it felt like a really good sauna workout, and I have been needing some recovery because I did have a really hard workout week this week. So I did really appreciate that, and I definitely got a good sweat in. But I think I'll try maybe another fitness spot to try next. It's just a baby. Oh God, he's like, enough.
Chunkers.
It's like a cockroach. Good evening, everyone. It's almost 7 o'clock, and we are finally on the way to cooking dinner. Let's see what we have tonight. So we're utilizing our winter veggies. Let me scroll up so you can see. They're always so long to write these things. So we're making a cauliflower sausage kale soup. So the cauliflower and kale are great winter veggies, and then so is shallots, which we're gonna chop up with some onions and olive oil. And then for our protein, we have some bacon and sausage, some wine, cooking wine for the soul, just to have a little bit of fun. And we got new moon up in the back, so we are ready for a fun night. Right, Chunky? Yeah. One thing I like about this meal is that it's a one-pot meal. Not only is soup, I feel like, just so cozy and warming for the winter months, but I feel like it's such an underrated meal prep. It's something that you can make so quickly. It comes together quickly. There's a million different ways to make it. And really, there's so many healthy soups out of there. So part of our winter wellness routine is really just trying to prioritize healthy home cooking, but doing it in a way that still feels like cozy comfort food. So we make a lot of soup, but I like to try so many different recipes. So this is our first time making this one. So hopefully it turns out good. I think it will. Ooh.
This is olive wood. Sarah got this for us a little while ago.
All right, here is the cauliflower, kale, and sausage winter soup. It's like so cozy. Very good. Ooh. And I got this cute little bowl from Home Goods for Valentine's Day. I'm excited to, let me just try this. It is so creamy. Tim, you're gonna like it, I think.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be my little nightcap. Humidifier is a must-have in the wintertime. It's me breathe better, sleep better. I just don't feel so dry, so definitely need this. And then this is our air purifier that I also need just because of my allergies. Perfect. Just brushed my teeth, did my morning routine. I'm feeling fresh. I have a dentist appointment on Monday, which I'm not looking forward to because I'm scared of the dentist, but gotta take care of my teeth. The vitamins I showed you this morning had my vitamin D3. For me, that is a big part of my winter wellness routine. Definitely when it comes to supplements, checking with your doctor is the best thing to do. Specifically for me, they told me about 3 times a week is the best for me to have for the dosage wise. So that is what I try to do. And of course, staying hydrated, as you saw, skincare is something I do all the time, but this is a very simple step for me. I love skincare, but I don't have like a huge lineup. I try to keep it simple so that I stay consistent with it. So I am using the Ordinary hyaluronic acid. For me, it's like a huge like squelch of hydration to your skin is what it feels like, and I think what it's meant for as well. I feel like, especially because my skin gets so dry in the winter, I need to make sure to do that every morning and every night. And taking the hot Pilates yesterday, I think aggravated my allergies a bit, and I kind of woke up with a bit of a swollen eye. So doing the ice in the morning really helps depuff it, and then the hyaluronic acid I feel like just helps make sure it doesn't dry out, which is what happens with my allergies. So I like to put a big pump of that. And then also going in with my Elta MD sunscreen. As you can tell, this one's well loved. It's SPF 46. By far, for me, this is the best sunscreen I have ever used. I kind of have combo skin, like I get really oily, but also I can get really dry as well. And this one just doesn't leave any kind of cast. It doesn't do anything wonky to my skin. It goes on for me like a moisturizer, and I personally think it smells really good. I want to try the tinted one just to see how it feels in the summer, because I don't wear too much makeup in the summer because I break out so easily, but I haven't tried that one yet. But as for the transparent one, I think is A+ for me. Love that brand. And then I just do a little bit of moisturizer. I honestly use the CeraVe, the nighttime facial lotion, because the daytime one has SPF in it, and I don't like the way that one sits on my face. It's a little thick for me, so I prefer to use moisturizer with no SPF and then just use sunscreen with it. And I try to pull it down to my neck. And that is about it, honestly, for my little morning skincare. I already washed my face. I also use the CeraVe, so I like to keep it nice and simple. Gotta take my allergy meds. I have to take Allegra in the morning and Zyrtec at night because I kind of have bad allergies, and I didn't take this yet with my vitamin D and probiotics. I'm just gonna pop it in now. Don't think I'm weird, but if I don't have water with me, I just use my spit. All right, hello again. It's already almost lunchtime. I've gotten a little bit of work done. I posted a YouTube video. I watched church on YouTube with Tim and made some breakfast and cleaned, so I've had some good things going on. I thought I would just show you my little fit of the day. Just a little oversized tan cozy sweater. It's really chilly today, even in the house with the heat on, so I dressed warm. I have some American Eagle jeans that I cuffed up, and just my little platform Uggs. So this is the little fit, nice and cozy, some gold jewelry that we got going on today. All right, I have all of my ingredients to make immunity shots, so I thought I would take you guys along with me to do this. I do make immunity shots throughout the year, but I particularly try to keep up with them during the winter because they just have so many benefits and good nutrients. We have orange juice, lemon juice, ginger, which has anti-inflammatory properties. This has so many good like vitamins and nutrients in them. And then we have turmeric, which has health benefits, cayenne pepper and black pepper that pair well together. So I really like to put all of these in my immunity boost shots. Not trying to get sick, trying to give myself lots of good nutrients and health benefits. If you've ever bought those little shots, they're so expensive. They're literally between like $3 and $5 per shot. So for me, this is something super easy that I can do at home, and I know exactly what's in it without any preservatives, and it's pretty fun to do too. So I thought we can make them together. It does kind of have 70 ounces on it. The bottled one, but it's 1/4 a cup. And then 3 inches of ginger. For me, I suck at peeling stuff. I just use the vegetable peeler, so I'm gonna put 3 inches in there. Cayenne, pepper. Right, and then for turmeric, you're gonna put a tablespoon. Make sure you be careful with this one because I swear it stains everything, and I have stained multiple things with turmeric in it. good. And technically you can just be done here and just put it in a little bottle or something that you can store in the fridge, but this is kind of the fun part, is storing it in these little shot glasses like you get at Whole Foods or something. These are a little big, so I only fill it up like about halfway, and it's more than enough. I usually don't do this, but I don't know, they looked extra strong today, so I'm going to. This is filtered water, by the way. It's just that I'm using the same container that the orange mixture was in, so that's why. I feel like it's so such a pretty color. Yum.
Cheers. Yeah, that was good.
Definitely make these if you don't already. Super easy, super fun. I'm about to go on a client call, but I felt like I had to show you this lunch because look how good that looks. They're vegetarian tacos. They have eggs, black beans, pico de gallo, feta, and then Tim-made little plantains with these organic corn tortillas. Like, yum. I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of this. Down for the night. Just had leftover soup from yesterday and enjoyed my little sweet treat. I had a couple things I still had to do on my laptop, so I'm wearing my blue light blocking glasses. And the last thing I really wanted to show you when it comes to my winter wellness routine is my hatch. I've had my hatch for a long time now. I don't even know, a few years, a minimum of 3 years at least, and it's just done so many good things for my sleep, and I really feel like has added to my wellness routine. I just have the app pulled up just so I can tell you what I currently have it set to, because they have so many settings on here that you can change it to. So at night I have this warm white light, and I have it for half an hour for just reading or hanging out. And then my fall asleep noise that I have is currently a snowstorm. Usually I have something like ocean waves or rain, but because it's winter, that snowstorm would be fun. And then I have the sunrise alarm with my wind chimes, so it's like nice and relaxing. The wind chimes are definitely my favorite setting for the alarm, but it makes it like a sunrise as you wake up before the actual alarm goes off. So in my opinion, when it comes to the winter months, it's so hard sometimes, at least for me, to wake up and actually get out of bed, especially when it's pitch black out, because I do wake up early every morning. So having that kind of sunrise that mimics a real sunrise can just really trick your brain into feeling like, okay, it is time to wake up. So I personally think is a game changer. I would love to eventually get the new one because I think it matches my vibe a little more, but very grateful for my little hatch, and I love it, and it works super well still. But that is all I have and wanted to share with you guys. And thank you so much for following along on my winter wellness routine. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And thank you for all your support. And I'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, you should be good. Follow. Oh my God, please be careful. Am I zooming in?
No, you're stop recording. You get Amazon notes on your laptop, not